Wow, thank you. Can I get comfy?
Wow.
Okay. Get a little cozy,
That.
cozy chat. Hi.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Everyone's good? I heard my name. Oh, hi. Hi, Mario. Thank you so much for being here.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you all for having me.
So, I think it's fair to say that everyone has a lot they want to learn about you in a really short amount of time, so we're going to get to it. We're going to start with some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
First answer that comes to mind. Are you ready?
Like one word answers or like
No, it can be more than
Okay.
one word. Just
Okay.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
keep it snappy. All
Let's
right.
see.
If your signature look had a personality, would it be dramatic, mysterious, attention-seeking, etc.?
Oh. My signature look had a personality. It would be timeless. It would be beautiful. It would be balanced. It would have a signature restraint to it. And it would be like a soft to medium contrast. I don't know if that's a personality, but that's what it would be.
I love that.
Definitely not like attention seeking, like more like reserved and grounded.
More reserved.
Yeah.
I love that. Matt or Dewey?
Matte or dewy. I like both, but if I had to choose, matte.
Soft glam or full glam?
Oh, soft glam always. Yes.
Do you ever talk to your brushes?
Yes, actually, I probably do. And my personal brushes, and I tell them how disgusting and dirty they are. Yeah.
I was going to ask, what do you say to them? Well, there you go. Okay, describe your brand in 3 emojis.
3 emojis. My brand in 3 emojis. The Makeup by Mario brand would be this gratitude heart because I'm so grateful for everything and everything that we do is grounded in gratitude. I would say the heart, it's like my most used emoji because everything that we create is created with love, purity. And I would say I love the little sparkle thing because that represents like the magic and the creativity and the artistry and all of that.
Yeah, and good vibes.
Good vibes always.
If contouring had a warning label, what would it say?
A warning label?
Yeah.
It would say.
Don't hold back.
It would say maybe 2 things. It would say less is more, and it would say proceed with caution. Yes.
Amen. Biggest myth about you?
Biggest myth about me that I'm super serious. I am sometimes, but I'm also not. Also.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You're also funny, super funny, very witty.
Tell me more.
Red carpet or campaign shoot?
Oh, this used to always be red carpet. Now it's campaign shoot.
Okay. Early call time or late night glam?
Early call time always.
Planning the look or creating it on the spot?
I like both, but I would prefer creating it on the spot.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Instagram or TikTok?
Oh, I'm an Insta boy. I'm an Instagram boy. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
If Makeup by Mario had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh my God. Probably one of my favorite songs, Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper. I'm from the Bronx, so.
Awesome. Okay, ring light or natural light?
Oh, natural light.
New York City or LA?
Sorry, guys. New York City. Yes. Oh, you guys are from the East Coast too? Okay. Amazing.
Coffee or matcha? I know this.
Coffee, for sure. Coffee any day, yeah.
Morning workouts or nighttime workouts?
Well, I need to start them again, but morning, yeah.
Okay. Silence while working or music blasting?
Silence while I'm working on the office,
Uh-huh.
and then music while I'm doing makeup.
Okay. Sneakers or boots?
I love both. If I could, I would do sneakers forever, every day of my life, yeah.
Okay. All right. Introvert recharge or social energy?
Introvert.
Yeah. Okay. Something in beauty that secretly annoys you?
Something in beauty that secretly annoys me, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would say like a huge majority of the consistent daily TikTok trends that I see, which I think they're all fun and cute, right? But a little annoying too.
Okay. Fair enough. One hill you'll die on when it comes to glam.
Oh, always doing makeup, always in very sheer, soft layers.
Okay. Overlined lips, iconic or calm down?
Iconic.
Love that.
Always.
All right. Be honest. Have you ever wanted to fix my makeup?
Okay.
I so know the
You
answer.
said be honest. Absolutely. But not today.
Because I didn't do it today.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, it looks so clear. No, I don't mean it like that. Yeah. But yes.
Ellen did it today. She glammed me up. All right. So one trend that makes you say, "Who approved this?"
One trend? Oh my God, there's so many. I would say like the circles and the triangles and all that stuff all over the face. That I would say, yeah.
Okay. Setting spray, necessary or emotional support mist?
Both, but necessary, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone ever asked you for something and you thought, absolutely not?
Absolutely every single day. Yes.
One product people use way too much of?
Oh, too much of? I would say foundation and or concealer.
Okay.
Yeah.
One mistake you made early in your career?
Oh, mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake, but I would say overall, almost like a sacrificing like too much for success, like just literally, and like success coming before everything else. That's what I would say maybe was a little bit of a mistake. I would have done that less.
Okay. Most chaotic place you've ever done makeup?
So many crazy ones, guys.
You say.
Anything from the little tiny bathroom in a private airplane while it's like turbulence, backseat of a car at night with no light except for the overhead thing, basement in a nasty club with like roaches all over the place, like just all kinds of crazy things.
New York City at its
Yep.
finest. Okay, if blending burned calories, how many did you run this week? How many miles did you run this
Well,
week?
this would be just my own face this week, but so not even anywhere near like a quarter of a mile, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a product you treat like your favorite child?
Kind of. Product like a favorite child. I have a couple. Like Master Mats is my baby, and then the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer is also my baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, Master Matt's your first,
Yeah,
right? Your
always the
baby.
first. Yeah.
One beauty rule you break all the time.
I would say like how I use brushes. Like I use the most random brushes for different areas that they're not intended for. Like, blush brush on the lips, or like a brow brush, on the eyeliner, or just like random things like that. Cream blushes I use for powder. Powder brushes I use for cream.
Oh, yeah, love that. Okay. Finish the sentence. Glam is powerful because.
Aw, it is really powerful. Glam is powerful because it literally has the ability to make one feel so powerful, I would say. Yeah. And that in and of itself is powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is something you had to unlearn to grow?
Something I had to unlearn to grow, I would say I had to unlearn to not give my power away. That's one thing that I had
It's
to
a
really
powerful
learn,
one. Yeah. Okay, you help people feel. Yeah.
Thank you. You guys can relate?
You help people feel confident every day. What makes you feel confident?
This has been a work in progress for many, many years. I would say, well, a good tan makes me confident. I would say when I'm consistently training at the gym, I feel confident. Yeah, those two, or the combination of those two, then I feel like really confident. But this is like on a physical level. Also, when the brand is just always, killing it and people love the product, I feel so happy and confident. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you guys for that.
What makes someone unforgettable to work with?
Oh my gosh. Unforgettable to work with. It is the aura, the energy is what makes someone unforgettable. Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
What do you hope people feel when they sit in your chair?
I never used to think about this, but I would say my clients actually would always tell me that they feel safe and confident. So I think that for me means something. It's very special. So I would say safe. To have someone feel completely safe and secure in your hands is a special thing. Yeah.
What still excites you about makeup?
There's just ever changing that I get to, like for me, it's that I get to literally continuously create products like, all year and work with amazing teams and, inspire the community. What's not to be excited about, It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, ever changing. Do you feel more like an artist, educator, or entrepreneur today?
I would say all three equally, like today and probably forever. I've always had all three.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if your younger self could see you today, what do you think he would say?
Sorry. Every time I think of this, I get emotional. He would say, I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Here. Okay, let's shift gears. We're going to shift gears. We are here today to celebrate.
All right.
We're here today to celebrate the relaunch of the iconic Ethereal Eyes original palette. It's fair to say that this is the most talked about, if not demanded, to be real, to be frank, product creation that we have at the brand. Yeah. So will you share with us a little bit about your inspiration for the palette?
Yeah, I'll try to shorten it though, because it's so, it's a long one. So basically, I would say to sum it up, before I even explained it, it's my dream palette, my dream color story that I had in my mind for so many years, like with the colors, the contrast, the harmony, the balance, and then the way that the textures like work together. I had done many palettes over the years, like even way before Makeup by Mario, but I'd always saved this dream one for like Makeup by Mario. And it was our first multi-texture palette, which was also a big deal because we were known for the master mattes. And it is heavily inspired by nature, as everything is, almost everything is in Makeup by Mario brand. But it's so reflective of my artistry, which is all about balance, harmony with tones and texture, symmetry, and with that heavy inspiration from tones in nature, and with Ethereal Eyes Palette in particular, it's very beach inspired, and so you'll literally see like, in the sunset when the sun is coming down in certain beaches. I remember this one time in Westport, Connecticut, that it was just so strikingly beautiful, the peach and the little soft pink, but they had like this little gray tinge in them, and it was like muted. And I remember started taking pictures, and then when the sun in the morning is hitting the sand, and then it starts sparkling with all this like silvery glitter, and then that is sort of reflective of the three glossy shimmers. The shade number 11, which is one of my favorites, is a pewter. Like that's inspired by, like, when there's these stones and rock in the ocean, right? And the splashes are hitting them. Those stones have this stunning like reflection to them, but even more so is like the color. It's the perfect neutral color that goes with anyone, not warm, not super cool. And so that is like the pewter shade number. So it's very inspired by the beach, and it's just created with so much love. And I really believe that love that was poured into it, that pure intention, is so reflective in how the success of this palette came to be, and it being our number one most requested product over the past several years. So that's a little bit about it. There's more, but I'm not going to bore you guys.
No, as beautiful as the palette is, I think that a lot of people here can agree that it is that love and intention that does come through, and we feel it.
Thank you.
So, if the palette were a zodiac sign, what would it be?
If the palette were a zodiac sign, it would have to be mine. It would have to be a Libra with a Pisces moon. Who's a Libra? Oh my God, so few of you.
Libras here? Yeah. And
okay, here we go. We got a couple. Hi. Libras? No? Damn. Okay.
And what about a mood, if it was a mood?
If it was a mood, the Ethereal Eyes Palette?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a mood, but it would be like hauntingly beautiful in the most ethereal way.
I love that. Hauntingly beautiful.
Hauntingly beautiful,
Yeah, it
yeah.
really is. All right, so if for those of you who have not come by the booth and experienced the palette, please do so. We have our team of makeup artists there, and we really are excited to see you. Before we wrap, though, I think that there are a lot of frequently asked questions that come through for your fans, so I'd love to. We have a couple more minutes here. Let's try to get through those. Okay. What has success changed about you, and what has it not?
So many things. Success has changed about me. The first thing I think of is like wisdom, the sheer amount of knowledge and wisdom that I absorb every single day as I've sort of achieved success, which has been in different levels and different years, and that's the most like relevant thing for me, is that I just learn so much and grow so much as a human. Of course, it comes with like other things, like you have a little bit more luxurious ability to live a little bit more luxuriously and take care of your parents and your family, and what it hasn't changed, I would say, is like I think this will never change. Like I'm like always just that little boy from the Bronx that grew up with immigrant parents and that was very humble beginnings and didn't have much growing up. Like that hit him, the guy I cried about before. Like he's always there. And I never forget, and I think that's what also allows me to be so grateful for everything that we have.
And lastly, when it's,
Thank you, guys.
when it's all said and done, how do you want people to remember you?
Oof. Like after I die?
Well,
I mean, how do I want people to remember me?
yeah, when you retire.
I want them to remember me as someone that inspired them, someone that educated them, someone that spent their life doing good, with pure intentions to help people through artistry, but also through the creation of products that make them feel confident and powerful and beautiful, and that teach them. And also, perhaps, aside from the makeup thing, the ability to inspire them through my life story, through my struggles, and how I've overcome all of the challenges with resilience, et cetera, et cetera. I think I'd like to be remembered for that more than anything.
Yeah.
And also that, he was a good guy, Mario. Yeah.
Well, all of those things. You inspire us, you educate us every day.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you,
We all
guys.
love you.
Love you too. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap.
Is that it?
Look how
Thank
I
you,
did
guys.
with timing.
Huh?
Look how we did with timing. Almost right on the dot.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
We still have 45 seconds, Rasa.
Okay, what do we do? 45 seconds.
No, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna come? What? Photos at the booth.
Come by and see us.
You gotta stop by the booth.
Yeah. Ready?
We have a really cool, like, massive life-size palette there. It's so fun. So come take pictures there.
Okay.
Future dream product.
Oh! Woo! There you go.